Mm. Ja, ik ben trots op je.
Nee, dan ik als ik kom bij de afzet de venster die toe papier voor de fijn is alsjeblieft.
Ja, André zal weer iets dik weg.
Hoeveel?
Meer fopje. Toe, skree nou, skree maar.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And how about Geno Smith? The number of times we've looked at his career and said, here's something new for him. And that's exactly what we're talking about with his move to Las Vegas after 5 seasons in Seattle. Over 70% last season completion percentage. And the Raiders, they definitely need that type of efficiency in Vegas. And the best part, he has a head coach in Pete Carroll who really believes in him.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Geno. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Spins away. And a great move again. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay with.
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The rushing totals for Dobbins last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Broncos at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Looks good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On first down, it's Genty. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
A quick throw out to Lockett. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
4 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Chino going to hand it to Genty. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
That good for 19 and a first down.
19 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
At the Broncos' 11-yard line.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Lockett. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
That ties the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and then they finally draw a maybe mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Security eluded him. The tackle made by Landon Roberts. From the 23, here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Nix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now it's Nix. That'll be complete to Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey from 13 yards out. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Geno now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Smith now to throw.
49-yard line.
That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing now is Geno. He'll try to pick it up himself. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
3 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
To throw is Smith. That is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19.
That's another Raiders first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Raiders.
Now Smith. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air again, Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once more with Harvey. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nix to the air. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Here's a give to Dobbins. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw is Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Broncos first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Broncos first down.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. The CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He juked him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll sneak it with Smith. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Denver's offense ready to go again. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
That's good for Broncos.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. On play action, here's Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Nick's going to keep this himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion.
Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. The offense on third down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to the air with Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Harvey trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. It's caught. Lockett. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd in the yard. A shotgun snap for Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Now Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. And just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Again, it's Harvey. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line.
I got him.
Ready. 180. Return.
Throwing Nix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Up the middle, it's Genty. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Smith. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Smith. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Here we go. Hey.
Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and close them out pretty quickly.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.